Contracts are the backbone of business and personal agreements, but what makes them legally binding? Today, we're diving into a crucial aspect of contract law: acceptance. Understanding the key elements of acceptance can mean the difference between a solid agreement and a legal nightmare. Acceptance in contract law is an unconditional agreement to all terms of an offer. It forms the foundation of a valid contract. But it's not as simple as just saying yes. There are several critical elements that make an acceptance legally valid. First, let's talk about the mirror image rule. This rule states that the acceptance must reflect the offer exactly. If you change any terms, you're not accepting. You're making a counteroffer. For example, if someone offers to sell you a car for $10,000 and you say you'll buy it for $9,000, that's not acceptance. It's a new offer. Next, awareness and intention are crucial. You can't accidentally accept an offer. You must be aware of the offer and intend to agree to it. Imagine finding a flyer offering a reward for a lost dog. If you find the dog without knowing about the reward, you can't claim you accepted the offer. Communication of acceptance is another vital element. You must properly communicate your acceptance to the person making the offer, typically through agreed methods or standard practices. Silence is not acceptance. If someone says, "If I don't hear from you, I'll assume you agree," that's not legally binding. Acceptance can be communicated in several ways. Oral acceptance works for face-to-face agreements or phone discussions. Written acceptance is standard for formal contracts. Electronic acceptance, like clicking "I accept" online, is increasingly common. Sometimes acceptance can even be implied by conduct, such as a contractor starting work on a project as outlined in the offer. It's also important to understand how offers can be terminated. An offer can end through revocation by the offerer, rejection by the offeree, or expiration of a time limit. If you reject an offer, you can't later accept it. The offer is gone. Similarly, if the person making the offer dies or becomes incapacitated, the offer automatically terminates. Revocation of an offer is a tricky area. The offerer can revoke an offer at any time before acceptance, but once the acceptance is communicated, the offer can't be revoked. This is where timing becomes crucial. If you mail your acceptance and the offerer tries to revoke after you've sent it, but before they receive it, your acceptance is still valid. This is known as the mailbox rule. Time and expiry also play a role. Many contracts include a time limit for acceptance. If no time frame is specified, acceptance must occur within a reasonable period based on the nature of the offer. An offer to buy stocks might expire much quicker than an offer to buy a house. Understanding these key elements of acceptance in contract law is essential for anyone entering into agreements. By ensuring that your acceptance meets all these criteria, you can help create legally binding contracts and avoid potential disputes. Remember, in the world of contracts, the details matter. A properly formed acceptance can be the key to a successful agreement.